What was the first sign that your partner was cheating? Our shared doctor encouraged me to get STD testing because you never know people all the way. She stood there and said several times that she couldn't violate confidentiality, but she recommended the tests. And my dumbass was mad at her for thinking he was that kind of person. It hit me a year later, after I'd caught him with someone else while I was pregnant. It's been over a decade, and let me tell you, hurt fades, anger fades, but feeling dumb? That sticks. When he suddenly got too busy for everything. Couldn't text, couldn't call, but somehow always had energy for everyone else. It's never about being busy, it's about priorities. He introduced me to his 6-month-old infant. Everything I said seemed to annoy her for some reason. I felt like she just didn't like hearing the sound of my voice, but it was really just she was moving on because she knew something I didn't. For me, it was seeing the guy fucking her. Texting at a weird angle. Body language. That man got mean as hell to me, rolling on the floor laughing. Texting in the middle of the night. My then boyfriend and I were watching a movie and laughing, and as he stood up to go to the bathroom, I held up his phone for the Face ID unlock and told him I was going to look up the cast because I thought I recognized one of the actors. Even though we'd been relaxed and goofing a split second prior, he immediately got incredibly antsy and was leering over my shoulder the whole time, reaching over and fidgeting like I was a loose cat walking on the nuclear launch keypad. I've never felt the urge or need to look through any of my partner's phones, even after this incident, and he'd never hesitated to do the hold up for Face ID thing to me before, so I found it extremely weird. Sure enough, come to find out a few months later, he had accounts on multiple dating apps and had been cheating on me. On her phone 24/7, her face would light up with happiness every time her phone went off. After about 3 days of this, I asked if I could use her Facebook Marketplace to put an item up for sale. She refused. She told me to email everything to her, and she would do it. We are standing here together, and she is saying no, I can't use her Facebook, and to email it to her, and that mixed with the several days prior of the weirdness on the phone, I just said it. Are you cheating on me? And she said yes. Now we're divorcing. She went from treating me like her obsession to obsessively talking about the other guy. And she would anxiously wait for texts from him and get upset when he didn't text back quickly, like you expect a significant other to do. She also started looking at me like a roommate and finding every chance to make business meetings to go see him. They are now married. She even wore a nice dress to go see him once and asked me if she looked pretty. It was easy to see her eyes fully go off of me and onto him. When they randomly start accusing you of cheating. When our healthy sex life stopped cold. If you ain't getting it, someone else is. They start accusing you of cheating. She had joined a book club, but I'd never seen her read. I didn't notice it as a sign when it first happened. I only realized after the fact.